What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here. This time, we're going to be talking about Seth Rollins' new character, aka the Masked Man. Now, when the Masked Man first arrived in the WWE, there was a lot of questions about who it actually was. And for me, I thought it was Chris Jericho. And it turned out Austin Theory was a masked man. And then when Elimination Chamber hit last month, it turned out that it was Seth Rollins. Now, the whole storyline with the masked man, I actually really like it. Because it looks like at WrestleMania, we're going to get Seth Rollins versus either Austin Theory or Logan Paul. But I like this version of Seth Rollins because it is a different version of Seth than what we have seen years prior. If you take a look here, you can see that every Raw or every other Raw, he comes out with a group of masked men. Now, whether these are actually like NXT superstars or if they're just hires that are playing other masked men to take bumps from wrestlers, or anyways, it would be cool if somehow they interpret all the people playing the masked men that are surrounded by Rollins and have like the masked men help Rollins win the matches or the match at WrestleMania, whatever happens. But this character for Seth is, like I said, is different than what it was than his other characters. And I think he could benefit it more than anything. And his story is plain and simple. He wants to get revenge on Paul Heyman and the Vision because Rollins was the one that created the Vision. He was a Paul Heyman guy. And Paul Heyman turned his back on Rollins back in October after the Crown Jewel event, after where Braun Breaker speared Seth Rollins, and Rollins was put on the shelf for months until he returned back in February at the Elimination Chamber. Now, with WrestleMania only a couple of weeks away, where does Seth go? He is not medically cleared at all to compete. So that question is, what happens to Seth Rollins here? Does he compete at WrestleMania? Does he not? What does he do? And, that's the big question. And we will get answers, hopefully, in the coming weeks about what happens to him. Who is he going to face? Because on Raw, it looked like it was going to be Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. But that took a twist that I will cover soon. But where does this put Seth Rollins for WrestleMania? Will he face Logan Paul? Will he face Austin Theory? And hopefully this masked men persona doesn't go away. Hopefully they don't just do this for WrestleMania. Then the Raw after Mania, he comes back to his original gear, coming in and everybody singing his song. Hopefully they keep this character on Seth for a little bit until the two Brawns come back, and then after that rivalry is over, maybe have him return to the old Seth Rollins that we all know and love. But I want to know what your guys' take is on this. So leave down in the comments. See ya.